Cubs. Maya. Back to Leitch. Maya again able to turn. Looking to get the ball forward quickly. Nearly finding a matcher there. Just skipping underneath the right boot there of the Germany goal scorer. Gala. Hoysden back to Bornau. Gala again. And to be fair, regardless of Germany had 11 or now 10 men, they haven't really allowed the Belgians to create too many opportunities from open play. And the ones that have come from long balls over the top or through the middle. Something that I'm sure Stefan Kuntz will be looking at half-time. If they can cut those out and nullify those threats, then they could set themselves up quite nicely for the second half here and cut those out. What's been most impressive as well is their reaction to going a goal and a player down. It's been absolutely spot on. You can hardly tell that they've only got 10 men out there. Hasn't really been a case of Belgium dominating possession. Really taking advantage of the extra man. Does of course require a little bit more work off the ball. A bit more effort when it comes to movements, getting forward and getting back as well. And it becomes a case of picking your moments well. Not overstretching when you don't need to, not committing too many men forward when it's not a clear-cut chance to do so. A difficult thing to do as well, to know when to move and when not to. Again, Leitch positioned perfectly there. Coming out the cross along the ground from Ndayishimiye. Delacroix, the throw back to Bornau. Decent ball out wide here. Selemakers with the cross, just comes off the knee. And well, Umuzu on the half volley there, I believe. Forcing a good save from Grill. I'm not too sure it would have been on target. Umuzu certainly thinks it was. Let's have another look here. I think that was probably just going wide. Might get a better look at it here. Schlotterbeck trying to clear it with his knee. Well, it might have just snuck in off the post. Grill not taking any chances though. Belgium corner. 3.5 minutes of regular time still to go. Can't imagine there'll be too much stoppage time, perhaps a minute or two. The delivery, headed down into the ground and then fingertips up and over by Grill again. Delacroix really came flying in to take on that header, didn't he? Again the delivery and another header. This time Van Hoysden, I believe. Yeah, Van Hoysden just couldn't get it down though, could he? Looked a little off balance when he took it on. Was jumping backwards slightly, always difficult that. A, to generate power, and B, keep it under the crossbar. Well over that time. That ball over the top again, Schlotterbeck able to get to it. Jacobs getting back to help out now as well. Belgium looking to finish the half strong, and Daishmir continues to get himself into good shooting positions, coming in from that left flank. Not enough on that one to trouble Grill though. Again, too central. Was caught in between two minds there, whether to try and curl it into the far or near corner. In the end, it was neither. Looking to make their way out from the back. A little more space to work with for the home side here. For Germany as well, not to exert too much energy. Powering forward and looking to take the lead. I think patience is the name of the game now. Especially want to conserve some of that energy for the later stages of the game, where Belgium will probably go for the jugular and try and kill things off, which could open up a little space at the back as well for Germany to try and take advantage of. On the counter, they've already shown that they can find a way through on multiple occasions, even down to 10 men. Well, right on the dot, 45 minutes gone, and the half-time whistle goes. An entertaining first 45 with plenty to talk about. Lokonga coming on for the Belgian side here for the second half. Just one substitution for the home side. Wagnerman, of course, does bring a little bit more height as well when it comes to set pieces. There's one more target to aim at from a dead ball situation. Perhaps a part of Stefan Kunz's thinking there. So a tough 45 minutes ahead. It was a tough task at hand when Germany did lose Pieper to that red card and then go a goal down. Wonderful reaction, something that Stefan Kuntz, I'm sure, will have talked about at half-time. A desire to get back in the game, and the efforts as shown from his players to not lose their way. Mentally, were able to stay extremely strong and set themselves up well as you can for the second half here, considering the circumstances they find themselves in or found themselves in. Trying to find an opening on that far side, stopped in its tracks though. Berisha still leading the line with Mecha to his right, Jacobs on the left, and Arne Meyer just slotting in behind them. Germany can Conserving their energy. We talked about it towards the end of the first half. Not venturing too far forward over the half until the ball does come their way on the halfway line, it would seem. Wagnerman. Free kick given. So came a little late there. Foul on Lakonga, the new man. Geiger putting the foot in and a slight push as well. Probably the right decision. Delivery, that'll be an easy catch for Grill, and is. Send Jacobs on his way early. No support in and around him though. Berisha does eventually come and help out. Good tackle from the striker. That's what they need to do. They just need to disrupt the Belgians if and when they can. Break up their play whenever possible without committing too many men forward or leaving too many spaces open in behind. It's almost a bit of a tightrope balancing act when you are a man down and in this position now where they can still get points from this, be it 1 or 3. And probably more likely 3 would be an added bonus, considering Jacobs looking for Berisha, can't find him. Picked off by Orel Mangala. Taking a little back heel there. Defending. Yellow card for Berisha here. You could hear the scream from Van Huysden. Not sure it was quite as nasty as the Belgian player is making out. Certainly didn't look intentional. Wow, just looking to win the ball back after it gone away from Berisha there. Van Huysden just getting there first, really. No complaints from Berisha there. Take that one on the chin. And power forward, I'm sure. Mangala. Huysden again. Germany doing a really good job positionally. I see Belgium struggling to find a way through at the moment. It's better from the home side. And that is a pretty good goal. De Ketelaere given too much space there, too much time on the ball. And curls one into the far corner. Very little Grill could do about that one. Belgium's number 14 with a fantastic finish there. Grill at full stretch, just couldn't keep that one out. The Club Brugge youngster. And that one absolutely spot on. He picked his spot. He certainly found it, didn't he? Well, that was what Germany would have wanted to avoid at the start of this second half. Just 6 minutes and some change gone. Belgium have their lead back. It's on the positive side. Germany know that they have come back from a goal down with 10 men already in this game. So no reason why they can't do it again. Just need to make sure they don't concede any more. Otherwise, it will look less and less likely. Decent run there, Schlotterbeck not taking any chances at the far post, puts the ball out of play. Well aware of the Belgian player behind him. Muzu still claiming he was pushed just moments before. Not part of that bit of attacking play, but just before it. Belgium perhaps taking this corner short here. Sailormakers with the delivery. Schlotterbeck and a half clearance. Only as far as Delcroix. He was unable to find the target there at the first time effort. Wagnerman. Throw down the line and Richter tries to extend it. With the header, can't find a teammate though. Wagnerman does well to stop Belgium in their tracks before they can break quickly there. Stefan Kunz's game plan will have gone out the window early on in this second half, although I'm sure they'll have a contingency one in place as well. Players doing a fantastic job of following instructions and adapting to the situation already. They'll be called upon again to do the same now. A tough test, but a fantastic learning experience for these youngsters. Oh, the clearance only as far as Mangala though. We can expect plenty of possession for the Belgians here. Ball out onto that far side. Happy to just play the waiting game here, the home side. And that goal that they so desperately wanted. Have their lead back and now try and dictate the pace of this second half with that extra player. Tackle needed there, and a second one as well. Schlotterbeck getting enough on the ball, and the referee making that clear to the Belgian players as well. Can Germany try and break here? Decent ball almost into the feet of Amaya there from Ismail Jacobs. Definitely the right idea. Just couldn't follow through, or quite follow through on the execution. He wasn't far off though. As harsh as it sounds, it's chances like that that will be few and far between. Germany really need to take full advantage of and can't afford to just be slightly off the mark, as Jacobs was there. Schlotterbeck getting just enough on the ball. Kettelere, Belgium's goal scorer, on the receiving end of that. understand why he felt he should have had a foul, but as the replay shows, Schlotterbeck playing the ball before the player. And not too recklessly, or not recklessly enough anyway. Accuracy needed there from Geiger. Put his teammate in a slightly precarious situation there. Tough times here at the moment for the German side, having to do a lot of ball chasing. Of course, will drain those energy reserves. Given away cheaply there. Openda goes down. And it is a penalty for Belgium. Things going from bad to worse now. Schlotterbeck. Well, his challenge was on the edge. Just moments ago, that one. A little too clear for the referee. Let's have another look at it here. The ball there. The first problem. Inviting the pressure again. Schlotterbeck getting a slight touch on the ball. It was the second challenge made after it with his right foot. Catching Openda's right shin. Schlotterbeck being shown a yellow for his troubles, and now a chance for Belgium to turn a 1-goal lead into a 2-goal lead and make life even more difficult for Germany. Schmier, the goal scorer of Belgium's first, a chance to get him up, his tally up to 2. Belgium's up to 3. Well, cool and calm as you like there from the number 16. Has been Belgium's standout player, adds another one. A win here for Belgium. We'll see them go above Bosnia-Herzegovina into second place, 2 points behind Germany. Excuse me, that can't be right, no. Belgium would go ahead of Germany, so Germany would drop down to second place and be a point behind Belgium. Belgium would go up to a 10-point total. Germany would stay on 9. So even with a defeat today, not all doom and gloom, of course. Still plenty of football to be played in these qualification group stages. Belgium did start things well in the group with 2 wins, but then a draw and a defeat could raise a few eyebrows. This result will well and truly get things back on track as far as they're concerned. For Germany, should it end in defeat here this afternoon, there's still plenty of positives to take from the game. Performance levels from pretty much everyone out there have been where they need to be. Just the way the game has unfolded has been rather unfortunate. Doing his best to makers once again. Belgium always with that extra little bit of space. I do say never in football, but route back into this looking less and less likely now for Stefan Kunz's side. Already red card, really throwing a spanner in the works. All out of play already. Yep, goal kick. Was the foul outsider inside, probably just in. Not that it matters now, of course. Shot. Again, doing really well there. Not got a lot to work with up front, and he's really trying his best. Can't fault him for effort, that's for sure. Congo brought down. Ball out wide, Selemakers. Far away past Schlotterbeck, who does well there. Schlotterbeck on the receiving end of a heavy challenge there. Screams from the Germany number 4 there. Van Huysenden, the guilty party that time. Just over the top of the ball, slightly there, and the studs are scraping that ankle. Painful one for Schlotterbeck. Looks like he'll be able to continue though. Full stretch, trying to keep the move alive. Just runs away from him slightly. The ball from Jacobs could have been a little more precise there. Of course, fatigue surely starting to set in now. Some of these players wouldn't be surprised to see maybe one more substitution, maybe 2. Try and get some fresh legs out there. And a bit of damage control into action. You never know, goal difference could play a part in the later stages of these group games. Jacobs to Geiger. Able to get bodies back behind the ball. Belgium in less of a rush to get the ball forward now as well with that 2-goal cushion. Chance for a fourth there. Openda with a blistering run in towards the near post. Good ball to find him as well. Try to cut it back, looking for that far corner. Was too far left in the end though. Good bit of vision there from De Ketelaere, disguising that pass. He does well to come out, make himself big, and forces Openda to put it wide in the end. Good chance there, the captain putting up. The Cologne youngster looking to add another to Belgium's tally there. There's a good cross in towards the near post, plenty of whipping pace on it. Well, trying to extend it into the far corner, but just putting it up and over. Just under 20 minutes still to go. Germany can peg one back. They do still stand a chance of coming away with something from this game. It's going to take some doing though. Pace of the game has really slowed down now, which is exactly what the doctor ordered for Belgium and exactly what they'd have been trying to do out there. Geiger coming off now. There's the substitutions, expected substitutions. Kettle coming on to replace him. Yannick Keitel. And Berisha, who really has put in a shift, will be replaced by Kruger, who came off the bench and was an inspired substitution against Moldova. First touch on the ball, finding the back of the net. Could do with a similar performance and introduction to the game here. Down the wing there, and he does well to stop it from going out for a corner. And to the back end of this game. These final stages. Is this the time that Germany try and give it that one extra little push, try and give everything that's left, try and redeem themselves here? Slight misunderstanding there. Germany with a throw just inside the Belgium half. Still seem like they've just stepped up the levels a notch or two. Just playing the waiting game and looking to just give it one last try. And at the death, of course, need to make sure they don't concede in the process either, as Amuzu makes way for De Smet. Frankie Mathiessen taking the attacking player off and bringing on a defender. Looks like he's happy to set up shop and just see out this result. Touch football here from the home side. Just a little flick on. Will he get there first? He does. Belgium have their fourth. Oh, the pace of Ndayishimiye, just too much to handle. He now puts an assist to his bag of tricks for the day. And Openda with an easy tap in. Well and truly puts the game out of reach for Germany, if it wasn't already so. I have to say it was a good bit of play though from the Belgians. Ishmael doing ever so well there, just too quick for Grill, who did try to get out there and make a difference. Ishmael well aware of his surrounding teammates and picking out Openda well. Leaving the number 9 with an easy finish. It's been a roller coaster ride of international football for this under-21 side. In these last few days, big 4-1 win and results against Moldova. Now it would seem on the receiving end of a similar scoreline against Belgium. Albeit under much more difficult circumstances with that red card. Things, decisions, situations definitely going against them here this afternoon. Can't be too many complaints, of course, about the sending off, but one could argue that Pieper was fouled first therefore forced into making the foul, and a moment thereafter. Penza quite clearly had a handful of Pieper's shirt, which allowed him to get in front of the German defender, and that's when Pieper then did bring him down. No complaints about that. Should the whistle have been blown a little earlier. And the decision given to Germany rather than Belgium. Mangala. Lokonga finds its way through. And another chance for Belgium now. Unselfish play from Selemakers. Laying it up on a silver platter there.